What's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here on day 58 of the free to play account live stream series. I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderful, having a great day. All right, guys, we got a lot to do today. I forgot to do stuff, so it's piling up now. What's up, Sean? What's up, Salim? What's up, Cristiano? What's up, Ray? Morning, everybody. I forgot to do all our tier 2s on stream yesterday, so we've got like a bunch of characters we can tier 2. We're gonna really hope for Thor's potential today. I did claim these this morning. Barely made it home. We dropped the dog off for her space surgery this morning, so we're waiting on that too. Gonna be kind of a crazy day, but not a bad splash for having collected this before we left, for sure. Nice 17 Titan component packs there. Very nice. See what's in the shop. Nothing good. Nothing. What's up, Ariels? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Good to see you again. All right, let's refresh this. We're at 434. And then before I forget, there's something I want to mention while it's on my mind. And that is yesterday. Well, I'll mention two things. Yesterday, honestly, I was just kind of like surprised by the numbers of potential enhancement. Like, the thing I really wanted people to know was that according to the numbers, you do save a lot of materials by using the 10% method, okay? But there's a lot of things involved in this that people don't talk about. So the main thing, I'm putting this on the record right now for all of you. The main thing I want people to know, I'm gonna take the chicken shit way out of this. It's up to you guys. This is in a way a relatively arbitrary decision or a very, very complicated one, depending on how you look at it, right? Sure, we need materials super, super bad. Like, what we want to do now is bring up all these supports to tier 3 and transcended, right? Like, that's where we're at. We need level 80s, we need supports, right? So we don't want to be wasting a bunch of materials. However, right, if we look at the 10% method, the issue for us with the 10% method right now is if we hit catastrophic bad luck, it could completely derail what we're trying to do right now, right? Does that make sense? So if we go for the 10% method on Thor and say the first one's kind of stinky, it takes us maybe 11, 12 rolls to get it, and then the second one's say 8, and then the third one's 15, and the fourth one's 25, we are done. Our gold will be gone because the costs of second potential are so much gold-wise, regardless of how you do it. So all that being said, I told you guys where the math was at yesterday. If anyone wants to look at it themselves and make that decision for themselves, you're welcome to. Thanos Vibes is where I got those numbers. For me, the strategy I think I'm going to use is going for the 10% method on the first like 1 or 2 potential enhancements. See how that plays out for us. If we get stiffed on them real bad, we'll go to the 100% method, because then we guarantee, right? You see what I'm saying? We make sure that we're not going to get tanked on that last gear. I want to make sure that we can make it through it at the 100% method. Because if I just keep going at the 10% method right now with the gold we have, there's a chance it'll all be gone. We could burn through 50 million gold if we got really stinky luck. That's all I'm saying. So the method I usually use is going for the 10% method when it's a little cheaper, because you can see here, let's see what it costs, right? He's already had 1 enhancement. And by the way, people who say you can't get this to 10% every time, you can, but it's a total pain in the ass and you have to use different materials. But I believe there is a oh, no. I looked this up. There's a combination for like every one, but like 1 gear, actually 10% every time. And then there's one that won't quite let you do it. Something like that. Anywho, so you can see the first time it's going to cost us 21 TCP and 14 Essence of Dimension to hit the 10%, right? So the material costs of the 70 to 80 potential are very, very low, but the gold costs are really high for the second potential. $250,000 every time we swing at 10% on the second one here. So you can see that by the time we got to the final step, 78 to 80, we'd be tossing, what? It's probably gonna be like $1 million gold, right? Or something like that every time we swung at 10%. And if you do that, you know, and you whiff and get 20 rolls, it's just going to hurt our gold so bad. So anyways, I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. I'm really sensitive to giving people crappy information. I do not want to lead people astray, and that's something that's a really hot button issue. So we talked about the data. It's totally your, that was a lot of talking about that, my bad. Let's talk about the tier 2s we need to do today so y'all can help me remember. We can take Man-Thing tier 2. We have 2 normal tickets So I think we can take like Coulson, Man-Thing, and Songbird to tier 2 today. So that's very cool. Start with the Alliance. I'm going to bang through some of this stuff real quick. I just wanted to get that out there, make sure I'm not leading anyone into traps or anything with new accounts. I don't want them to, you know, misunderstand the gold cost. Yeah, icing up 100%, no matter how you look at it. You're either taking a 75% chance and then there's only a 25% chance to fail, yada, yada. It's all math, right? But I don't know how that works out. I don't know how you save materials by doing 10%. I don't understand. The only way that makes sense is if it costs more materials as you get to higher percentages, right? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. Whoa. I just do my best. Nice. Looking good, looking good. We've got our big challenge today. We'll save that energy for later. Nice, nice. Let's grab these. I did clean up the inventory a little bit, so we should be okay there. I don't know about tier 4 Hulk. We're going to do Thor, and then we're going to decide where we're going, because we're going to hold, right? We're going to hold. We're going to make sure we save enough materials for whatever we do next, and I don't think we're going to make that decision until we get closer to the anniversary and we know if we have the 15% discount for a native tier 2, tier 4. Because if we get that discount, we'll probably do Wolverine next. Very nice. I don't know. What was that from? Event. Essence of a Dimension 100 has arrived. Okay. I'll take it. There's a very vague explanation as to why I got it, but dudes, and we also need to use these bioselectors in here. Holy crap. We got a lot of them. Oops. Other way. There we go. Yeah, 2 days. I don't know. We're good on the expiries, though. We got 4 days on them, so I don't know what event that was, Saj. I have no idea. We did get, I got 250 on Kingpin, just so you guys know. We're good here. We got 250 and 250. So we're good there. I'm not sure what that was from. No, I thought maybe the screenshot I took of the first ranked battle, maybe. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, we got that. We got that. Let's dump a little bit of energy. 5, not 7, 1. What's up, Sam Gamague? I like that name. All right. Next, let's see. We'll spend just a little more energy. Let's clear a cutting cable. Cut that down just a tad more. How's our boost points? Nice. I spent them all this morning before I left really, really early, and we are looking great to just jump into Giant Boss Raid. Hey. We got the egg. What's up, Dark Knight? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Let's see, who do we got? I'm gonna give you guys a rematch, and if you're both there, and then if the rematch happens today, cool, and then tomorrow we'll get some new people in here for GBR, but I know Diego wants another shot at Antonio. He's gotta. Yeah. Switch to your strongest team, Diego. Do it. I love it. These guys are great. What's up, Anastasis? Good to see you guys again. Today's a big day, you guys. Big day today. Big day. We got the dog going in for the spay this morning. We got work for me and the wife this afternoon. And then this evening, I've decided I am going to stream Path of Exile 2 on this channel. No guides, no content like that. That'll be more of a future fight. But I just want to have a little playlist, a little series. It's just going to be me playing. I don't know as much about that game as it's brand new, pretty much. So, but I did play a lot of Path of Exile 1, probably like 1,100 hours with 300 of them being AFK or something like that. I don't know, but a lot. So some experience, but that game's too deep. Right now, I'm cleaning rental houses with my wife. She's run a company for years cleaning rental houses. Just to see that he's a bum. Connections out where we live for the rental industry. It's really nice because the schedule works really well with what I'm trying to do. It's really like midday things, so I can do like stuff in the morning, stuff at night. But honestly, lately, my wife has just been very, very supportive and helping me do a lot of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. So there you go. I was working in dentistry before I stopped working in dentistry. All right. Moving on. Thanks for the GBR run, guys. I didn't see who won. I stopped paying attention. Freaking wife distracts me all the time. That's what you get for liking your wife, right? All right. Let's see. We didn't donate either. I don't want to forget that. Yeah, I skipped it. Whoops. Get our donation into the alliance. Very, very nice. Okay. Dude, let's just see if we can get that. He got you again? Dang it. That was your chance, Ray. For the anniversary? I don't know. I mean, I know. To get lots of supports, to build up our support structure, I'm actually questioning Null, guys, but we'll see. Just because I think I liked our plan of, like, he's going to take a long... I don't want to put that kind of investment into a tier 4 character right now. Null is extremely expensive. Speaking of which... huge shout out to Chewy. He's another YouTuber, Chewy MFF, I think is the name of his channel. Hangs out in the Discord, the new meta. Cleared Kang 4 times on day 60. Dude's a freaking beast. He's doing like something similar to what we're doing. He likes to do a few things a little different. But dude is way better at playing the game mechanically than me. Like way better. He's pushed through Gene. He's like beating up Kang. You guys, I fought Kang, but like barely. I was learning Kang the last time I stopped playing this game, so we got stuff to see for the first time for me. Yeah, I know. It's pretty wild. Similar strategy, and he just did really, really good. Took, I think he's using Zombie Cap, did the epic quests. You can check it out for yourselves. He's great. But yeah, very, very cool. So shout out to Chewy. And yeah, I think I was going somewhere else with that, but that's good. That's all you need to know. We got Infinity Ultron today and Super Giant. And we'll probably just do Super Giant. Oh, plan for the anniversary. Yeah, so no. Oh, yeah, Null. That's what got me there. Got it. He's building Null. And like, I just think that that's not something... Dude's really skilled, so he's going to be able to do it as well as any other free-to-play player as far as I'm concerned, and definitely knows what he's doing. But it's just not the route I want to go, necessarily. I want to focus more on getting our support uniforms with our crystals on the anniversary. I'm probably going to buy exclusively uniforms. Like, let's be real here, guys. We have 5,690 crystals. We're looking at, what, 7K or so by the anniversary? Something like that. And we have... It got rid of all of our favorites. What a bunch of BS. We're going to want to grab, like, probably Shuri, dude. This is a uniform option for Thor. And then another huge bonus I saw is that the Sif uniform is a uniform bonus for Loki that actually gives him a really good stat, I'm pretty sure. Allows you to roll a good stat. Yeah, exactly. Cap's super good all around her. So it's, like, good choice. And, like, went with Thor, but hasn't had... I think he's really into a World Boss Legend, and Thor is more of an all-rounder. Like, I don't think Thor's going to put on the craziest display we've seen in World Boss Legend. I don't think that's the kind of character he is. But yeah, Zombie Cap's great. Shoot, if Zombie Cap was a hero, which he's not, he's a villain, I'd recommend it over Venom. Just because of the more well-rounded nature of the character. But... that's just me. I don't care as much for the characters that can push the highest in World Boss Legend just yet. Nope, 100% free to play on this one, Charles. Welcome, Charles, by the way. Thanks for coming to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Thanks for coming by. Let's get some World Boss going here. We're not building cable right this second. Not till our tier 4 is done. I'm not going to start throwing resources at new, larger projects. So let's just do Super Giant for today. And then we'll bust over to Infinity Ultron for some clears and see if we can't get Thor's second potential. Have a drink of water here. That's what I need. Yeah. This account will be free to play till the day it dies. All right. I honestly like. I'm doing this in the wrong order. Let's see. Advancement. Yeah, she's like ripe. She's ready. So we could use one on Songbird. And guys, you can be a little more particular about these tickets if you want, these normal tickets. I'm not going to be. You could be a little more selective, as in like Songbird bios are really easy to get, right? So there's other characters where you could save some bios. Give me 1 second, Anastasis. You could save some bios by, you know, for a harder character to get them for, say. Like, you could use this on a premium character, but you would have to have the bios to build up their gears in the first place. So I more look at this as a way to save 400 black antimatter, 500 Nornstones, and some bios. The reason we're going to take up Songbird to tier 2 is her striker ability. She has the agent tag, which is going to give us a second ignore dodge striker for World Boss Legend. Which is why I was like in the World Boss Legend menu and then pulled out. I was like, we don't even have enough strikers for World Boss Legend, and we're set to make like 3 tier 2s. Let's go do that. So we have strikers. So let's just use a ticket here. It's fine. Make sure it's not the mega. We just want the regular tier 2 advancement ticket. Level 60. I'm going to check out one more time. Regular advancement, not mega. Yes. Go. I usually wait Sahaj to the end of the reset, just in case we build up the account more and I can push a little further. Okay. What about you, bro? What are you doing? Being 3 bios away from doing it manually? That's pretty funny. Another one we want is Wasp, but that's more for Otherworld Battle. Stuff like that. I really want Coulson. Let's do Coulson. We need him. This is silly. Coulson's great. I should have tier 2'd him a while ago. We'll just use the support shop to get this one done real quick. And probably the ticket, because we won't have quite enough support shop tokens to get the 75 to actually do the advancement. I'm thinking. We'll see. Go get some bios. Maybe not quite that much to start. You could save 870 crystals from the guided quest trial uniform by not completing the guided quests. Oh, and just leave it open forever? You could do that, Charles. That is the biggest nightmare to someone like me on Earth. That sounds like the most excruciatingly painful. I'd rather pay 1,075 crystals to not do that. I'm just kidding, kind of, Charles. That's actually like a pretty interesting tech, but it would drive me insane leaving the guided quest uncompleted for indefinitely. So you could essentially get a free uniform. You could, though. You could save 875 crystals by leaving that guided quest forever. And just leave it, because you just get the free trial till you complete it. So there is that. There is that. Wouldn't it be nice if they like gave you the Venomous uniform for the trial for for Black Widow, and then you could just use that tier 3 guided quest and then leave it. Tier 3 or the final step manually, and then just have the uniform. Human Torch or Iron Fist from the Transcended Potential Selector. Yeah, he's used as a stage unlocked. Ariels, it depends on if you have another character to cover your elemental needs, is my answer there, I guess. Because Human Torch is pretty niche, if I'm not mistaken. He's mostly just a World Boss Legend and elemental damage dealer. Oh, did you make me more coffee? Thank you so much, honey. She can't hear me. What a sweetheart. All right. Ouch, that last one was bendy. Yeah, you could do that. That is so far from anything I'd be able to handle. It would just drive me insane leaving it uncompleted. And then knowing that like there was a button there that would remove one of my uniforms from the game would just drive me crazy. I have heard that before. I've heard of people doing that. Pretty wild, pretty wild. What am I doing? There we go. Why I'm getting all... Go. Always do that. Click back out of this menu instead of just going to the next gear. I don't know why. Habit. I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't know what that is. People say, oh, my OCD. That's no, I'm not OCD. And it's actually kind of disrespectful to people who have obsessive compulsive disorder. But, or, yes, I don't know. Anyways, some kind of like irritation from, Kush knows what I'm talking about. I think that was Kush. Like the red dots and like, leaving a guided quest open forever. Like, it's just something that's hard for my brain, you know, likey. I also would worry, well, it wouldn't really be a worry because then you'd just have to pay the crystals, but you'd be maybe stuck without a 50% discount. If they changed the guided quest, updated them in any way, it could compromise that. Probably not, but could. What do we get? We need a few more bios here. Yeah, we'll probably just use a ticket for this guy. Get him up real quick. We have to use a ticket. We could probably tier 2 like 4 characters right now, honestly. More. I don't know, 4 or 5. But how many support tokens we got left? Not many. What do we need? 36. 40 more. Sure. Let's just do that and we'll do him manually. There we go. Ooh. It depends on where you're at in your account, Electric Chair. If you're just starting out the game, no. Just hang on to the artifact. That's my recommendation. He's so super expensive. And like some people some people are like, oh, he's not that expensive to build. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. If I tried to build Null right now, everything else on my account would freeze. Nothing would be able to happen. All of our gold would go into building Null. All of our CCF. No more tier 3s. Only Null. There is no Dana. Only Zool. It's just not a strategy I'm into, that's for sure. At least not for this one. Not for this free-to-play account. It's a way you can go. Yeah, it's like 2 tier 4 characters, exactly. And like with Null, if I can't take him to tier 4, I don't really want him. It's not that I don't want him, but you know what I mean. Like without that, he's a competitive PvP character. I'm pretty sure he can slay in World Boss or Legend, but like really, is that what you're doing with your Null? So I want him tier 4, or it's kind of like level 80. He'd be fun in PvP, I guess. Let's keep it going. We got 2 tier 2s. Do we have like a tiny selector? Show me like a tiny bio selector. Like 20 bios. 60, the smallest one we've got. Yeah. Oh no, 40. 40 will work. 40 will work. We'll just use the extra bios to level someone up. Let's do one more manually. Since he's so close anyways, we got the extra bios. Again, I guess it's kind of arbitrary, isn't it? 500. Yeah, let's do it manually here. That's fine. Ugh, yeah, that's why I still haven't unlocked Gene. Honestly, I think we'll be okay. But I'm playing that safe. Like, we could have pushed into higher World Boss Legends earlier. But for me, we're struggling some with some of these other bosses. And until we can take everyone to 72 and 80, I don't really want to start pushing into Gene and Kang. What's up, Goober? No, not yet, Sahaj, because we're going to build Thor, and I want to be able to say, oh, shoot, we needed 50 more Soul of the Faltine. So we'll have that selector, and we'll go get our Soul of the Faltine. Because they last 6 days. We've got 2 tier 4 material selectors in our inventory for when we build Thor. All right, I'm stalling long enough. This is going to end up being a long stream, and it can't be today, so let's get to it. Just gives us a couple more strikers, which is really nice. Like, we needed them really bad. Grab Big Pun. Let's go. This is super unnecessary, but just grab our big damage dealers. I think I could have used Thor, but I just am not trying to screw that up, that's for sure. Striker situation is weird, especially for new players, the way it reserves, like if you use the wrong character in Ultimate, you can't use them in Legend, yada yada, that kind of stuff. And then like strikers in Legend can only be used once, but in Ultimate can be used as much as you want. All that jazz. Nice. 5 clears on Jean. Oh, 4 times on Jean. Nice. You need the 5th DPS clear. Gotcha. Yeah, we could probably be clearing Jean. I don't know. I just stayed away from her. I don't really need the X-Men materials at all, so until we can get to Kang, I don't really want to mess with Jean. Is basically what it comes down to. Okay. He's chilling. We're going to find out right now if we can get his second potential. Let's see how we do. I'm just going to bust out the stage 9 clear to avoid any superstition issues. We'll slap him in here with his bro, I guess. And hope we get the potential. I have a feeling we're going to be waiting, but that's okay. We'll see how it do. It's random, so... Yeah, here's to hoping. I'm just double checking in my brain, making sure I'm not going to screw up the rest of our clears. I know we have enough characters. We're fine. I just am being careful. Being careful. Recovery rate's great for Loki. Do we have any? Yeah, like give me like dodge rate. That's what Loki needs. Some dodge. Oh, what's up, man thing? I didn't even tier 2 him for the striker ability, but that's actually decent. Man thing, the thing that just keeps on giving, I tell you. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you can see, well, he's going to be a tier 3 for the support ability, but here you can see. That's why we tier 2'd Songbird right there. 20% ignore dodge. It's just, I should have done it sooner too, because this is going to be less effective as we move forward with the account, but it's something we've kind of needed. I think we're just going to go like this, honestly. Loki shreds it up. How's your Wolverine doing? How's the build coming, Goober? You moving him along? Huh. Jeez. Felt like he was doing a lot more damage on stage 9 yesterday. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, yeah, we got to do cards today too. We got to talk cards. Did some stuff last night. Nothing crazy, but we'll take a look at it and we'll have to make some decisions with the cards. Oh, we'll have to give him some love to do damage on stage 9 of Infinity Ultron. Oh gosh. Let's see, got a CCF to tier 3 in, but I gotta wait. Majorly lacking on tier 3 mats. Yeah. Hitting that choke. Sucks. Hella's uniform? Probably. On Black Friday, probably. It's quite good. She's got support value. She's even good at tier 4. I don't know if we'll take her to tier 4, but, oopsies, I shouldn't have done that. We're gonna play it safe. Switch over to Hella here in case we die. Oh, she's got the beams, baby. She go pew pew. Pew pew. Easy peasy. Oh my god, triple dodge, triple dodge. Letting Thor get in on some of the battle here. I also realized, like, you know, it's an excuse, sure, but playing on this keyboard and keypad and BlueStacks frickin' sucks, you guys. I did some World Bar practice on my phone. I hadn't played Marvel Future Fight on my phone in maybe 2 weeks or something like that. And I was laying on the couch yesterday and I did a little World Boss Ultimate test on the couch, and I was like, oh gosh, you can do damage in this game. It's really difficult to get the rotations clean on a numpad. Sweet. How'd we do? Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Wow. That's okay. Sometimes you get rinsed, eh? That's how it's gonna be, eh? That's the way things are, huh? All right, fella. If that's the way things will be, then we'll bugger off and do something else. All right, let's finish these up real quick. Oh, 5 was fine for Hulk, yeah. I think so. We'll give in damage, dodge, because we have 2 now, and we'll use the other one for Gwenpool, and we'll give him physical attack. And call it macaroni. Yeah, day 60 is looking like it might be a real banger. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming down for the account right now. We got a P card coming up soon here too, which could potentially be a really big one for the account. Try and focus just a touch. Feel really bad making, oh come on now, making people wait through World Boss Legend losses, you know, but she's smoking him. Did some more obelisk work yesterday too. Didn't go very well. Still kind of striking out in the obelisk department, unfortunately. But it happens. Shop dollars, yeah. Titan component packs. Make sure your dispatch stages are pushed up. Run your story mode ultimates every day. Check the dispatch shop. Make sure you don't stand in Infinity Ultron's attacks with Hulk, and you should be good. Pretty much. But we hit a pretty dry spell with tier 3 materials a couple weeks ago as well. Bunghole. Bada bam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Phew. There we go. That's more like it. Gosh, he could be... I felt like pushing up difficulty. We could definitely be doing a higher stage with Hulk. Much higher, by the way. But that's the thing, too, about, like, streaming this game. I don't want to, like, sit here on stream. We've tried that. You know, sitting here dying 13 times on a live stream isn't exactly enthralling content, so... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, he's just a boy. Wrong character, I wanted Cersei. I wanted Cersei. Whoop, swoop. Cersei does great for interrupting this with that 2 skill. Oh, man. Moves her out of the way and hits multiple times quickly. So, very, very nice. Wow, that was clean. Ish. Good. Made me feel like I should be doing that on higher difficulty. Was that 5 or 1? That's 5. Dang. 28. Nice. Okay. Double CCF. Bummer about Thor, man. Come on, Thor. Dude. No, it could stiff us till after day 60. We could go till day 64, right? Or 2? What is it? So if we get 12.5 every time. 4 more days. So yeah, day 62. But hey. It's all, I mean, come on, guys. We're killing it here as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. I just kind of want to be careful of people's expectations of Marvel Future Fight accounts getting too high, you know what I mean? Like, everyone does not need to be making 5 World Boss Legend teams on day 60. That is, regardless of what anybody says, that is like challenge level nonsense. It is crazy. Just because we're a bunch of try-hard nerds who know how to do it doesn't mean it's normal. All right. Gwenpool, my friend, we're saving you. We're going to give you a real shot here. Go with Tony Stank. Star-Lord in the lead. Spittermoon. Yeah. Okay, so if we wanted to be like that, if I wanted to be like, you probably should have 5 World Boss Legend teams by for any account, day 90, right? Because by day 90, I feel like you hardly have any excuses. You've been given 2 or 3 teams for free at that point, or something like that. So, kind of hard to feel like it's unreasonable at that point to think you should have 5 teams. But yeah, it should be relatively easy by day 72. Relatively, yeah, easy, because you get another free character plus those extra 2 weeks. It's just enough time to. If you're playing hard. If you're playing casually, it could take as long as it takes, you know? Or maybe... Dude, there's a guy who does a series on YouTube. I can't remember his name. I feel bad. But does... he's on day 208 of a free-to-play live stream series, but never does World Boss Legend. It's just a couple clips of random content throughout the day. It's just like super casual. It's really cool. It's just like a different look at the game, you know? I even asked them, I was like, do you ever do World Boss Legend at all? And they were like, nope, I don't. I said, okay. No, not free to play Titan. He does World Boss Legend, man. He runs pretty good free to play series. Not bad. I learned quite a few things watching him. He has the disadvantage of not having a more recent series, so like his older series, if you compared him, he'd be a lot farther behind. Plus, some people that were making, I don't know, for some reason right now, there's a big like spike in free-to-play Marvel Future Fight content and like challenge pushing, I feel like. So, I don't think that was the case when he was making that series. I would have liked a little more from that, but that's okay. Nice. Looking good, Tony. Looking good. As soon as we get some more Pierce, I delayed too long on that, but it's still lined up. As soon as we get a little more Pierce, we should be good to... I mean, all of these are going to be stage 9 clears here really soon, at least. We're going to start pushing World Boss Legend. We'll start pushing into Gene and higher level bosses as soon as we can start taking characters to 80. Because that's when it'll just be way more comfortable. Oh, I'm gonna die. I read chat. Oh no. Which guy? The guy that dude that slams 1 million gold, even if you have one. Maybe, Kush. That sounds like the kind of series it is. I haven't watched a ton of it, but card set. We'll look at the cards in just a minute. Let me try and keep my brain focused. We're doing cards. We're gonna go actually make some plays with our cards here. Nothing crazy. Don't get too excited. But we got some stuff to do. Oh, about 4 miss. Bummer. Oof, that lined up nice. Yes, that's the guy, Kush. That's the guy. You got it. It's the most like casual gameplay. It's hilarious. So I love it. I love it. Just that it exists. It's just a different flavor, you know? Different flavor. Not everybody's gotta blow the game to smithereens. I wish I could hit my force kill. That would be dope. I'm pretty sure it adds more damage if you do like your moves, your attacks. There we go. Try that. Oh, that's so bad on so many levels. Run, run. Oh shoot, he optimizing. Oh, so slow. Proc didn't line up right. That's too bad. But that's okay. There we go. It's nice and gravy. Yeah, day 1000 World Boss Legend clear. For real, dude. It's hilarious. I like it a lot. Makes me laugh. Granted, I don't watch it every day. I more just appreciate that it's there, I guess. A bit boring. Oh, I should have been brave. I could have killed him. I chickened out. I should have used the 6. He would have died. I forgot. I just didn't lean into that bonus at the end like I should have. Let's see if we can clip him here. Probably. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, Saj, I agree. Like that uniform wouldn't have stunk so bad if it wasn't a seasonal. It being a seasonal really makes it feel stinky. You just don't want to pay that much for something like that. Yeah, it just like you like feel it down in your gonads. You're like, bro, oof. Down to 2 gold, eh? It's funny. Let's see. Gosh, I cannot wait to take Gwenpool to 80. It's gonna be fun. I actually like. That's something I wanted to do on stream, so I guess we'll go over it again. But I made like sure that Thor was who I wanted to tier 4, but every time I go over it, I land on it's a good idea. So it's probably a good idea. There we go. Some ignore dodge. All right. Stage 5. Yes. Alrighty. Oh yeah, definitely, Saj. I believe so, Goober. I believe we have a clear runway to tier 4. That proc was so late. What? Why? What is the relationship between Gwenpool and Infinity Ultron that makes him so difficult for her? Very strange, man. Very strange. And then her tier 3 just tears him apart. So it feels like it's like dodging. Right? Yeah, and dodges. Yeah, it's the dodge. And then he just can't dodge the tier 3, I'm guessing is what it is. So the dodges don't happen, all the hits hit. Then you get the proc correct, the chain hit, yada yada, and it, yeah. And that's a big part of it, I think, too. Like, as I'm learning more and more about chain hit and stuff, like, if he dodges and breaks the chain, you don't get chain hit damage, right? So it murks your damage even more. There we go. That ignore dodge striker actually helped, though. I can see it in the, like, normal rotation damage. It's a whole lot better than it was. What you doing? Ooh. Woohoo! Let's go. See, yeah, that proc should have been clean. That should have been good, but didn't even get a proc at all, which is so strange. Must have just still been on cooldown or something. That was slow, so no, it didn't matter because the proc was slow. Nice, got the proc good. Okay, that'll take him down to 8. Oof, oof, oof. Let's just not die. Let's just be 100% not dead. That would be great. Cooldown stats? She should be cooldown capped or right next to it, if she's not. Oh, well, I'm screwed. Dude, that's why I hate that one. So the walls here can't move, can't go that way because it's too far, and then his fat ass is in the way, and I can't get by. What a jerk. What a jerk. Oh, gosh, man. Just... Am I alone in feeling like that is kind of difficult with, like, slow-moving characters? Give me a break, dude. Give me a freaking break. Okay. Dodge. Really? What a jerk. Hit the 6. Huh? Okay. Good, good. Poor Venom. Yeah, poor Venom for sure. Oh, there's peanut butter toast here too. Yummy. Very nice. Very nice. Peanut butter and honey. Love it. All right. Moving on, moving on. What do we got today? Combat, burn, no restriction, blast villain. Okay. We got to get those clears, man. There's so much more materials. So much more materials. All right. Do your thing, Wolverine. This one's for you, Goober. This one's for you, brother. You're gonna turn off autoplay. Maximum effort. They don't stand a chance. The Wolverine. Alliance battle normal. And people say he's not good at PvE. Are you seeing this, folks? Come on. An absolute maniac. Oh. Ba-boom. I still think it'd be neat if they had some kind of like Alliance Battle Normal Plus or some way like when you got further in the game to like make it so you no longer do Alliance Battle Normal, or you unlock like a time trial mode where you get, excuse me, extra rewards based on how fast you can clear it or something. I don't know. Anything to spice it up. It's very boring when you've pushed past it. And the rewards are meh, very middling to bad. Okay, so we're going to use Strange here and not do very well at all. I'll probably do that off camera, to be honest. Very boring. I think the Shuri support, well, Olsen better with no uniform. I think he might be. By a lot. And then Fury gives 50. So he's going to be the best, I believe. Gosh, we have more supports than I've been taking for granted that we have like some freaking support here. We need to get our Ghost Panther to tier 2. What am I doing? Oh, nothing. Waiting for a 6-star Mega Rank Up ticket. That's what we're doing. Exactly what we should be doing. All right. Yeah. And that's what, 45? What's his lead? Base is 50. So there you go. We'll just do that. Yeah, dude. I'm excited to tier 3 Strange. Tier 3 level 80, I think, is where we're going to park him for just a little bit. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. Thanks, guys. Chat took too long to get to me. That's okay. I knew there was a reason I wasn't using Nick Fury. Duh. And is Coulson Heroes too? Coulson's Heroes as well, isn't he? God, that's why Shuri's so good. And that's why I pay attention to your support buffs. Yeah. That's also the reason Hela's usefulness is limited. And Green Goblin's the same. They're locked to heroes or villains. Well, that's alright. We'll just blast through this. Get a good score anyways. Exactly. That was so dumb. Thanks for calling that out. If there wasn't a delay in chat, I probably would have seen that. But that's the way it goes. Appreciate you guys looking out for the stupids. Yeah, Taskmaster too. Oh, I forgot you got starting that earlier. Wow, for the burn. Worked out. It's close. I'm interested to see how Thor's going to do with the Judgment in ABX and ABL. That'll be interesting to see. I'm out about wins away from completing the Sentry Epic Quest. Oh, yeah. Spendy, I'm not. Dude, speaking of Spendy Epic Quest, I was looking at the actual steps and costs of ranking up Havoc, like entertaining the idea of using him for, I need to pay attention. Using him for ABL, for the Mutant Days, right? And the costs are insane. It's like not even discounted. The Epic Quests just get worse and worse. That was so bad. Oh well, I'm just gonna play it out. It's fine. It don't matter. I mean, it matters. I try not to give in to mistakes too often, but we're talking. The game can wait. Yeah, the Epic Quests just get like more and more expensive and less valuable. The Goblin Queen one is just not looking good, man. Gee, you think, Goobs? You think maybe it's because I'm just sitting here spamming moves randomly, not interrupting the Frost Beast, because I think that's probably what it is. As long as we get this small collection token supply, we're kind of in that place where it's not a big deal. If we don't score a bunch more than 7 mil. But I do want that 7 mil, so. But we should get it. Oop, just like that. Yeah, because what? We get to 10 million points and we get a 6-star Uru? Cool. Can that chest be an Odin's Blessing? I don't even know if that one can be an Odin's Blessing. I think it has to be from Legend. Or maybe they changed it when they upped the rewards for ABX. I don't know. Someone will have to tell me. There we go. Get our tokens. And yeah, I'll deal with Strange off camera. Yeah. Exactly what Kush said. It's just kind of a, like a 6-star Uru used to be something you kind of cared a lot about, I guess. It's not a bad thing, but I'm not crying because we missed it, I guess. And also, we're stuck in the void there. We don't score 10 million yet. We need to get over another hurdle before we're going to start scoring that high. Hey, thanks, dude. All right. So, let's talk about some stuff. We did all our tier 2s. We'll probably do another one, but we'll wait on that. We can't build Thor. That's fine. Cards. Let's look at cards. So, before we look at cards, actually, let's check our inventory out real quick. I'm going to get my materials. Any tips? It just takes time, Sahaj. I literally just saved. Every day I ran it on the stage 7.5. And eventually you get enough data and normal emblem enhancement, whatever, to upgrade the Riri Williams one for the extra all attacks up high enough to get some extra stars. And you just have to kind of you just have to collect over time, right? So it'll just kind of happen when it happens, I guess. You can't really force it as a free-to-play player at all. Okay. What were we looking at? Cards. We're doing cards. I needed to check. Yep, we've got a lot of space. That's good. We're going to go over here and we're going to do some free-to-play gambling. Let's start there. That looks good. There's that one jackpot. Nice, a 6-star. We haven't seen a 6-star in a while out of this. Nice. Excellent. That was a full 6-star card on that one. Lovely. Another. Go upgrade some cards. That was decent-ish. Decent-ish. I'm going to be a nerd and go in here and look. From the epics onward, because I am too lazy to look at the rares. But there's a couple more cards we need. Not a ton, like we need. And some of them are like shop only cards that we're not going to get. Some of them are premium cards. Honestly, we're looking really good here. Holy, we need this one. You can get this, I think. Maybe not. Maybe that's one of the ones yeah, that might be one of the ones you have to get out of the store. Might be. Yeah, just need the premium Gwenpool card there. Done with Spider-Man. Wow. Okay, we are good. We have completed a lot of our free-to-play collections. Yeah, you'll get there, Saj and Goober. You guys will get there. Keep them rolling. Or, I don't know if it was just Saj that was asking about that. Yeah, Saj, you'll get there. Just keep doing your dailies and all that. 5 6-star cards, huh? It's not enough. I need more. I need more. More. Come on now. Okay. Oof. Really not getting a lot of 6-star cards. That's okay though. Just happens. It's random. That was a bit brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Inventory, that's not what I want to be. Okay. Upgrade these again. Okay. So. Yeah, oof. But still, we got some cards. So, yesterday I took a couple swings at this card. And we landed 4 quality. The proc, energy attack, and physical defense. Am I correct? Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about that thing. So when I accidentally rolled, yeah, it's a decent roll. But here's the thing, right? When I craft combine this card, it doesn't re-roll these bottom stats, correct? Somebody said that a long time ago, and I've always thought that, and I'm not sure that it's true. I was just too chicken shit to find out, basically. Yeah, these stay. People just say that, right? Because you shouldn't technically invest in a card like that before it's equipped, right? Is the idea, because you might get something better, and then you've invested in re-rolling these stats a bunch, and yada yada, right? That's kind of the idea. Yeah, more than it'll change them. Cool. So I'm not an idiot. So yeah, we got a 4 quality energy attack, physical attack roll here, which is pretty damn good. I'm thinking about leaving that, because if we can re-roll, like this is straight good enough, like we could actually maybe equip it right now. That's what I was going to talk about. That's what I was like, let's take a look, because not this one, because I do not want to lose this energy attack proc. It's too good for our account right now. We're going to have tier 4 Loki and Thor, both energy attackers. It's not worth getting rid of this. The problem is, and I would too, everything else on this card is more replaceable. The issue here is going to be our losing 10% cooldown from this card is going to be the problem. Because that is going to put us well below where we want to be. So that's my concern. Of course, if we re-roll the craft stats on this and we get cooldown duration, we're going to be in heaven. There's so many things going on in this game, you guys. I was today years old when I realized you could change the options on your swords. I like you, Kush. I like you a lot. You're my guy. You're my guy. Yeah, because that would be really, really smart if we could do that. What does it take to re-roll? Do you just need like another 6-star sword or something? How does this work? Changing options. Okay, so it re-rolls the whole sword. Interesting. It just rolls all the options. And you just need another, like, awakened sword to roll into it. Yeah. Bro. That's huge. I had no idea you could do that. No idea. I don't know if that was... I want to say that was added. Because certainly when I looked at sword crafting guides, even kind of recently, no one mentioned this. That is really cool. That is huge strategy. It doesn't even have to be awakened? Huh. Oh, live streaming is so overpowered, you guys. It's ridiculous. Well, cool. Let's just see what we get here. God, 1,400 Rune of the Unknowns. You think it's time to work on our swords? Holy. Yeah. Cooldown on other swords. Bro, that's so smart. Like, I just did not know you could do that, straight up. I just did not know that was like, there's my cooldown iteration right there. So it does have to be 6 gems though, right? Like, you can just awaken it. There's no reason not to, I guess. I don't know. Let's, just for posterity's sake, let's see. So yeah, you don't have to though. Is there any benefit to awakening it? I guess probably not. I mean, I can't imagine. Except, like, I don't know. If maybe you could get a better sword, but that's not going to be a better sword. Okay, so taking a look, what do we got here? Cruelty, lightning resist, instinct attack is decent. Basic damage dealt to aliens, which is also decent, but no cooldown or anything like that. Wow, this is actually a decent sword. Damage to humans. Yeah, that's ridiculous, but the alien character, it's only 1%. All right, let's see if we can roll some cooldown on this then. Why not? We should probably roll a bunch of swords for efficiency. But let's just see real quick how this goes. And it's 100,000 per roll, and it's just going to re-roll every stat on the thing. And it's going to leave the gems the same, yeah. Crazy. Oh, yeah, and it lets you fix stats. Wow. Dudes. What a yucky, yucky trap for people that spend. That's icky. Oh. All right, let's roll it up. We certainly aren't locking any stats on any of these, like, ever. We're just, ba-boom, re-rolling them. What do we get? This looks terrible. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, let's make some 6-star swords real quick. Huh, so am I dumb then to just, like, bulk enchant, like, 10 6-star swords? Maybe we get a good sword, maybe we don't, but we need the 6-star swords to reroll anyways. I'm not, that tracks, right? That checks out. We did not get our potential Patel for enhancement for Thor today, unfortunately. So you have to start at 1. Is that right? Yeah, you gotta just walk them up. It's kind of expensive though, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see. Let's go. Hopefully I'm not being stupid here. Like I said, new kind of like system. I don't, with free to play, like you kind of got your swords to a point and it was like, okay, my swords are good. And then you kind of like move on, right? But your swords are like never done. Same with your cards. They're never done. So that's not good news. Not for me, at least. I would actually love it if they released a new Century Uni that trumped null, but I don't think they will. That would not be cool in a lot of ways. Let's see, 10 here. I could be doing this faster. Yeah, and you know, and with our potential getting pushed back, it's like we're okay on gold. Let's just keep it rolling. Yeah, I'm just gonna do these up. We'll just do them to 6 stars, and then we'll re-roll. Hopefully we can get some cooldown, and then we might be able to equip that card. Because as soon as, God, dude, thanks so much for this. This is huge, like exactly what we needed. Because if we can get that cooldown account wide somewhere else, it frees up so much ability to manipulate our card stats. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's not that bad. We're only going to spend a couple million here, right, for 10 6-star swords. It's not too bad. I probably could have done that faster, I know, and just being careful. Yeah. I just feel like it's cutthroat. I just feel like that's so brutal. Because Null really did just get his uniform relatively recently. Jean was queen for like 2 years or something like that. It was insane. So we didn't get anything crazy, it looks like. These are all reroll fodder. No, yeah, nothing really good. I thought we almost got a good blue in there. Yeah, it was this guy, but then it went totally bunk. All right, let's change some options. Right? There's no cooldown here. Yeah, concentration, blah, 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 blah. Scares me. I don't even like seeing that crystal icon on things I'm clicking yes on. Nice. 2.93%. Love it. Sure, I don't even care. I just really want that. That is huge. Very cool. Moving on. Next one. Next. Our blue sword sucks so much, man. We got to replace this thing. I'm not re-rolling that. It's not even worth it. This one has cooldown, but it's a little low, but at least it has it. Crowd control. This one could get re-rolled. lightning damage on it. That's nice for our Thor, but not as nice as equipping that White Fox card. So, yeah, let's roll it up. Double crowd control time. Oh no. Those stuns are gonna wreck us. All right, let's see what we get here. No. That's not what we want. This is scary stuff. I'm always just like double checking, making sure I'm not like, I've just done some really dumb stuff. So it's really important to make sure you're making the right decisions when you're dealing with cards and swords and things that you can destroy or waste crystals on. 2%. Hey, what about you? Oh, well, you just look like you're ripe for a reroll, aren't you? Beautiful. God, that's so huge to know. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a swords guide. I'll chat with you guys in a live stream. We'll do like another swords like thing in the live stream, and then we'll make a guide video, because that, like, not knowing that is insane. Like, that's just something you gotta know you can do. We really want to make like a guide videos are tough, but we really want like a card and a sword guide video. I know they exist everywhere, but I don't think we have one that's like specifically from a free-to-play perspective. And there's tons of questions. Plus side sword. Quick peek at your Hulk. Mine is doing like 0 damage. Yeah, hang on one sec, Brian. Give me just a sec, brother. Let's finish this sword business up here. Yeah, no cooldown yet. Hopefully we can get just a little more cooldown. We don't need much more. We need like one more sword with cooldown and we're like good. I know like optimally we'll roll better stats, but that'll be enough that we shouldn't go below 30%. Because we're at like 33, right? So, should be good. I felt like it rolled like the exact same sword. That was weird. Oh, for sure, Patel. My advice to free-to-play is always like, just, is this changing? What's going on here? I feel like we keep getting the same sword over and over again. I'm just tripping. Wow, it's a lot of options. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aye, that hurts my brain. Yeah, it's just trolling. Bros. What is going... Jeez. It makes me like watch that the stream back. Like, what the hell was that? I'm worried about our gold. We need about 40 mils to tier 4 Thor. We need a good amount of gold. So I can't take it too low. Let's see. Let's see. We can probably do 10 more swords. Let me get our bankroll right here before we do. Get our dispatch rewards here. Check our shop. It's poop still. That's right. Let's go to our dimension missions. That's the story mode. And we will find a good character here, hopefully, without spending too much gold. Fantastic. And we'll grab our 1.75 mil here. One sec. Go on then. Okay. Let's knock these out real quick. Get a bunch of extra gold so I don't have to feel so bad spending it. Okay, there's that. And then do we get any more? No, we don't. We don't. We're done with our gold splashes till after day 60. Oh shoot, yeah, dimension rifts too. Oh my god, there's so many open right now. Because of the event, everybody's popping their rifts. None of these look very good for dipping in for a clear though, which is totally cool. No worries. We'll open ours later. Keeping up on that event. Okay. Let's do 10 more swords real quick, and then we'll head back to our cards. Yeah, we're at 42. Let's see how much this costs. We'll be fine on gold. I just can't spend much elsewhere. Yeah. Can I just do them straight to 6? Am I missing something? Where's like, how do I just... You can't. I got to do them stage by stage, it looks like. Yeah. Huh. Weak. Yeah, a lot of just like normal rifts sitting there with nobody running them. For sure. A lot of that going on. Dude, I cannot wait to get our second tier 4 done. I am so excited. Hopefully we can push into dispatch. We're just on the cusp of so much good stuff. We need more Pierce. We need to roll these cards, get some more Pierce so we can start wrecking World Boss Legend. All that good stuff. That Pierce is really going to help us pushing into dispatch. I'm actually skeptical that we're going to push past 13.5 until we get more Pierce. I think we're going to be stuck, but we'll see. We'll see if the 2 tier 4s can do it. I just don't think so. Maybe. So that's like 3 million, 3 something. Let's go see. What was it? Yeah. Here. Oh no! Wow, no, that was only like 1.3 or 4 mil, right? Something like that. That's not bad at all, dude. That's not that bad. It's all the cards, crafting, and combining, I think, that ended up hitting the gold so hard, plus the tier 2s. Wow, just total crap on these swords. That's too bad. Wow, just like total miss. Those are ugly. Those are ugly. All right. What are we rolling? 5 here? Destruction. Yup. Option. This is the one that was trolling the crap out of us. Okay, I am going to... Durability, cruelty, mutant, destruction, mind, order. Durability, mutant, destruction, mind. Order. Okay, it is changing. I just needed to make sure for myself that it was actually changing. What's up, normal noob? Thanks for coming by the stream, my friend. Good to see you again. We are re-rolling swords, something I learned you could do today. And at the very moment, it's not going so well. Fuck you. Wow. Well, we were waiting on tier 4ing Thor for sure. Did not get the potential today. We're stuck at 50% for now. Right now, we're trying to roll cooldown on our swords so that we can equip the White Fox Premium card and not tank our cooldown reduction. Is what we're trying to do here. And it is not going so well. Actually, it's going decent. Come on, we got cooldown on like 2 swords, right? Something like that. All right. Bam! 2.58. Love it. All right, we'll put these last couple back into 5. See if it decides to cooperate. 2.3 lightning damage, man. That's hard to pass up when you're tier 4ing Thor. How are we looking on our cooldown? Well, so now how can I... we can go... There. Oh, god dang it. But it doesn't total them. Oh, yeah, it does. Here we go. Okay. Let me know if you see it. Here we go. Cooldown duration. 10%. 10.48% from our swords. Okay. Because currently this card has no cooldown on it. So when we put it on our set, we're going to be replacing this guy because, okay, I'm not going to replace any Pierce, right? It makes no sense. These need to be re-rolled too, by the way. That was the other thing we could do today. excuse me, this guy, I think was the one. Double defense stats, including an all attacks proc that I don't have. What the hell am I doing with my life? We need to re-roll this card. Really bad. So, let's do that. Let's go ahead. We should have the cooldown now, right, guys? Which do you think we should do first? I think we should re-roll the strange card before we equip the other premium card, just in case. Can we get, let's see. And those are the two huge ones. We'd love energy attack and of course all attacks. This could be so much better. Yeah, we need to re-roll this. Go to character. Go to a character. Oh, to look at cooldown. Is that what you're talking about? Any old character. You trying to look at the total plus to cooldown reduction? Bro. Yo, Kush. That's crazy, dude. That means, oh, thanks, Rosales. I love Kush today. He's my homie. So that means if we equip that card, we're going to lose 10. We're going to be sitting flush at 50. Right? Because Venom should not be getting any cheeky, weird cooldown that other characters aren't getting. Because that's how we stay cooked, Patel. That's how we stay, that's how we keep cooking. I gotta pay attention. Plus, I'm learning too, guys. I'm never gonna claim to be the, you know, I don't know it all, man. Yeah, we could check. Yeah, it's recovery rate. It hasn't been re-rolled. Which reminds me, that's something I slack on, guys. Do not slack on that. I'll bet if we go look. Okay, crit damage there. Ignore defense there. Someone wanted to see Hulk's build. Sorry, while we're here. I had major problems with Hulk too, and I had to give him this. I was struggling, like when we got to like Infinity Ultron with our Hulk, he couldn't do anything. I had him with like a max HP something and a proc obelisk or something. And then once we put some ignore dodge on him, we were at least able to consistently do damage to gore and stuff. As far as this, it's double HP Urus, double physical attack, pretty standard stuff. Looks like we are, oh wow. I'm like proud of myself. I was worried I was going to come in here and embarrass myself by clicking this button, but that looks pretty good for where we're at. Of course, attack speed and dodge aren't capped yet. We're way off from that kind of stuff. But yeah, I really think it was the ignore dodge that we needed to get Hulk to work right out the gate. And I think once he's level 80, he'll perform a lot better in World Boss Legend. Man thing. All right, so cards. Doctor Strange card. Let's go. Are you doing okay, honey? How are we doing on time? We're good? Because we're doing it together, so we got...
Okay. But we still want to leave at 10.
Okay, sounds good.
You have 4
All
minutes.
right. Let's take this guy. Switch it up. Yeah, because we've got a couple rerolls here. We should be able to land something, hopefully, right? I don't think we can't we can't like brick our account with this. So let's just go. Changing the options on our Doctor Strange card. We could auto change. I don't want to. We don't have enough cards. I'm not feeling comfortable doing that yet because we're just not far enough into our account. Oh man, that's stinky. We want this. I didn't realize there was I realized this way back when, and I'm sure I meant to re-roll this card, but I forgot that there was an all attack procs here, guys. This is going to be so huge for our account. No, I don't think I'm going to keep that. 3 bad stats for just the proc. I don't know, man. I just feel like we can do better than that. We could auto roll and just select the proc, but I don't want to do that either because like as a free to play, if we roll a 7 quality with like all attack, blah, 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 and it just doesn't have the proc, you better believe we're keeping that. Should P card reroll first? We're not rerolling the P card. The P card is in a pretty good place. I managed to get a decent roll on it, so I think we'll just leave it for now. That's a pretty damn good roll for a free to play on a premium card. 4 quality, we got the proc, we got the energy attack. Physical defense isn't what we want, but if you look at this stat, crit rate was the only thing we could get from it that was really good. Dodge would have been our second choice. So this is actually a pretty damn good roll. We also are in a position where we can generate more 6-star cards if we need them. So we're not like bricked on 6-star cards. We've also crafted both of our cards all the way to 6 stars. So we don't need the 5, 6-star cards to reroll them. You think we should keep that, Kush? We're trying. The Guardian card, the Guardians of the Galaxy card, let's take a look. I think, yeah, this needs to be re-rolled, but this card, I'm not as sure about when we're actually going to get it on the set. But we could re-roll this one and leave the proc. I didn't check what we lost. It wasn't a lot. We lost some attack, right? And gained a 20% proc. So, and we gained quality. So we actually gained some cooldown reduction here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pass. Yeah, I know, man. Were you here when we rolled that? The all attack on the Guardians of the Galaxy card? That's like free to play gold right there, man. That's crazy. Love it. So we are going to want to equip this. So the issue is just how far out from being able to equip this we are. You know what I mean? Like, even if everything lines up, we're not going to get another premium card to re-roll this to get Pierce for a while. Because the next one we get is going to go into the White Fox card to get this. Huh? Golly, that all attacks roll is so nice. All attacks attack speed. Yeah, because we want the ignore defense. Cards are complicated, guys. This is the kind of stuff, like, you don't have to do this, but this is how you get good cards. You got to think it out. They're like permanent changes and stuff. Cap out Hulk's ignore defense. No, we're hungry for it. We need some ignore defense. What kind of car do I drive? Right now I have a 2019 Hyundai Ioniq Blue that I drive, that I like very, very much. Yeah, I think... Let's see, we don't need cooldown here, right? Do we? Let's look at our equipped cards. So we're going to be replacing this one with White Fox. We'll lose the cooldown reduction here, but we've compensated for it. So that's fine, right? Here is a much more difficult proposition because this card is very good for our account. It's rolled well, it's 6 quality. But I think... So... The Guardians of the Galaxy card has to wait until it's got Pierce. I think it's going to be really hard to justify equipping that Guardians of the Galaxy card over this one without Pierce on it, right? That seems like a good call. This is just super high quality. 10% energy attack. Cooldown. Well, great. God, that's hard, man. This is tough. I don't know if I'm going to have to write it down or what, or if I care that much, but like... When you really break it down, you're getting all attacks here, potentially re-rolling this into like energy attack or ignore defense here, physical attack here, and then crit rate, cooldown, or crit damage. This is actually a pretty easy card for us to re-roll. Yeah, it's true, Kush. Totally. They like get in the way because I would... replace. I hope this is okay, guys. This is a lot on cards, but this is good stuff, I suppose. This is the kind of stuff you have to do. I would get rid of this one, I think. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, probably this one. If I could, easily, but I can't because it's got Pierce on it, which when you combine that with the rest of this is just way too good. But they have to stay. So yeah, I think we can... We're looking at 2 options here. Let me think one thing at a time. So we can equip the White Fox card. 6% energy attack, all attacks by 9%, 9% ignore defense, crit damage, another energy attack roll. And then currently we have 6. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a huge net gain now. I think we are going to go ahead and equip the White Fox card. Well, this one looks pretty obvious now. I like that answer though, Kush. It's like just wait till you're sure. But I think it's actually, since we did the cooldown on the swords, it's a huge net gain to equip that card. We get the physical attack proc. We get more attack stats. We don't care about the cooldown. Like, it's a huge net gain now. We just gain. There's like no losing anymore because we dealt with the cooldown. It's like just a total gain. We gain ignore defense. We gain the proc, right? Because of the energy attack, all basic attack. Yeah, we actually net gain attack. Yeah. We're good. You always double check, guys. Don't, and a lot of people would say I'm being an idiot. Don't equip this, but I do want stronger cards. I want this to be easier. I want to push higher. I want to be able to get through dispatch stages, and every bit of stats counts, especially things like capping ignore defense, the extra all attack. I think this is a good move, so. We are replacing. You get a good look. I just like to stay away from these screens if I'm not actually going to do something. So we are going to gain 9% energy attack, so that's 3 net gain there. 9 all basic, so we lose 1 all basic. Then another energy attack, so we're gaining 9% energy attack. Crit damage. Ignore defense. Just get on there. Little toot in the chat. Toot. Sweet. Love it. Thanks for the help, guys. And thanks, Kush. I appreciate you. Yeah, overthinking things is my forte. It's what I do, brother. It's what I do. I really would like to try to re-roll this as well. Just because it could be so much better. I'm going to do it. I'm feeling saucy. I know we might lose out on the proc, but we can always just get more cards and roll again until we get it. We're going to have to wait a while for the Guardians of the Galaxy card, so let's have some fun, and let's see if we can't get a better roll with the proc. Go on and gather around it, log in, let's frickin' go, you guys. What was that nonsense? Oh, shoot, that's ridiculous. Absolutely love it. We didn't get any of the all attacks, but here we're absolutely stopping. Absolutely. This is great. We'll take the dodge. Everyone's short on dodge. We love the ignored events. I think we're capped now. I think we're good. And we got the... Oh, man. I'm loving it. I'm happy. Smile on my face. Those exceeds aren't even that bad. Like, that is, like, great. That's just enough that we can manipulate a little bit here and there, but everything is still pretty damn good. Cooldown reduction is a little shy. So we just need to roll one more sword with cooldown reduction, and we should be looking absolutely savage. That was like... That's the kind of upgrades that are going to pan... Like, wait till we hit World Boss Legend tomorrow. Seriously. That's crazy stuff. Thanks so much, Kush, for all the help, brother. That was huge. All right, which one is it? Is the pink one that's still giving us crap? Yeah. We got 39 mil. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. Let's do it. I want that cooldown. Everything be nice and flush. Now gamble for cards with crystals? Oh, hell no. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them, brother. Did I just hit the wrong level? Oh, well. I think that was, too. Yeah, derp. Oh, get in there. We should take that one to 6, too, so it'll quit bugging me. Sitting there. As far as I know, all the swords can roll cooldown reduction. I checked. Yeah, this one can. I checked. We changed option right. Where was it? Am I wrong? I thought I saw it. Concentration. Can it not? Oh, bro. Ah, that's why we can't get cooldown. Thank you. Today's a learning day. It's a lucky day and a learning day. That's sad. This poor guy. Just has to be the crap sword. Oh, sad day to be a... Well, pink, purple. I don't know. A plink sword. Wow, okay, so we've got cooldown here then. We've got cooldown not here, but maybe we can't get it here like the other one. Yup. I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be the same stats. Okay, so 2 swords can't have cooldown. And the rest of them do. So I think we're gonna have to figure something else out. I'll either have to re-roll this for a higher value. Not that one. Oh, whoa, this one rolled double cooldown duration. What the heck? I didn't even notice that. Wow. We certainly won't be re-rolling that one, that's for sure. We just need to find, okay, so show me the other sword that can roll, yep, double cooldown duration. Is this it? No. I wonder if there's another one that can roll doubles. Wow, it can roll up to 4%. The yellow sword, maybe? There it is. Yep. We can roll it for... We could re-roll this one. For sure. Let's do it. Sorry, that took a second. I had to figure out, like... Yeah, we can actually re-roll... What happened here? What am I missing? What? Oh, hello. We ain't rolling anything. That is a very small amount of cooldown reduction to be off by. It may not even be like that for everybody. Very, very cool, guys. Yeah, we're still capped here. We're over by 3.83, so it's actually probably right where you want it. Right where you want it. Man, that looks good. Obviously, this is a little overcapped, but... Start bringing up attack speed, dodge. Ignore dodge caps it. Ignore defense is capped. Ignore dodge. Wow. Wow. We're looking good, guys. Man. It's looking real good. You guys want to see anything else? Anything else before we end the stream? Anything at all. I don't care. Anything you want to look at. We could even peek at someone's account. I've got another like 10 minutes or something. And just hang out. Could do a dimension rift. Like this guy's. Yeah, it doesn't cap, right? Exactly. You just can only ignore so much dodge, basically. Could sneak in here, but I'll do that after the stream. Let's see here. Get some rewards. Sure. Go ahead and give me your IGN. We'll take a look. P-card crystal gambling, eh? Alright, alright. We'll do it before the anniversary. We're going to blow all our crystals and then delete the account on stream. No, I'm just kidding. HP and physical attack Uru. Yeah, I think that's the best setup for him for sure. From what I understand. You want 2 HP, 2 physical attack. Well, if Viren wants us to look at their account, you just got to link your in-game name. I can't look you up unless I know what you're called in-game. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Nice. This is what I like to look at newer accounts because I don't have much advice for people who are dealing in brilliant CTPs. I'm always going to try and be honest with you guys. That's just not my... Haven't been at that level of play very much in Marvel Future Fight. So... What defense? The proc's great, so yeah, like, I mean, you're really early in this account, so... You've got the Doctor Strange cards, they're fantastic. People are going to troll you for equipping this card. God. It's just when you look at that card, it's hard to see it as a bad card, but it doesn't have a proc, right? That's the issue, is the secondary stats on it don't roll particularly desirable stats. Because the main stats are good. Energy, attack, ignore, defense, cooldown, like that's good. But I also think, right, and maybe someone can help me in chat here, as you get later in the game with this Loki card, having cooldown duration as one of the main stats becomes less desirable because you get cooldown duration from other means. So this ends up kind of being a wasted good stat. I don't know. People dog on this card a lot. This is the one I'm thinking of, right? That people, yeah, Loki number 2. This is the one people dog on all the Loki cards nowadays. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not going to give you a bunch of grief for it. That's a lot of power. You could keep that in mind. You could think about that if you want. With this Loki card, like maybe consider not crafting it for a little bit till you look at your options. Because I would look at some opinions on the Loki cards. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, trash cards. But if you're free to play, just make your decisions carefully. You know, that's what I would say. Be patient and just try and make sure you make decisions slowly. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy card's good. We're building that one up ourselves, crafting it, getting it situated. Yeah, dude, look at this card, bro. Oof. You know, you always wish you had a 7 here, but this is a fantastic roll there. And you're looking good. Cards look like a good start. Let's see, real quick. Yeah, cooldown's coming up. And our defense is really good already. This is like looking really good proportionate to your other stats. It's kind of high. All attacks looks great. Energy attacks, yeah. So your energy attacks boosting this. I don't know what guided quests you're working on, or if you're working on guided quests still. Looks like you picked up Mild Morales, so you've got your elemental character here. So that changes the way you're going to look at Thor, probably. Doesn't mean Thor's bad, but in my guide, I suggest you take Thor and yada yada. If you have Miles, I'm not talking out of my ass here, right? He does lightning damage, if I recall. I don't know how to check from here, but I'm pretty sure Miles does elemental damage. So he'll be able to clear story mode ultimate for you when you need that elemental damage. But that doesn't mean Thor's useless. That's just one of his values on your account. You got supports coming up, looking good. You got Ironheart here. Probably plan on getting her uni for the anniversary, I assume. You got your Spider-Gwen and you got your Iron Man. If you've got more guided quests, you can get like Hulk uni from the guided quest for 50% off before the you might be actually doing this guided quest. Maybe you missed the uni or you're holding on it, I'm not sure. But anyways, and then another person mentioned in the stream earlier, if it won't drive you absolutely insane, you can linger on the last epic quest for the uniform. Or guided quest, not epic quest, excuse me. Guided quest for the uniform. It would drive me insane, so I personally can't do that, but you're gonna look back, I had this tremendous sigh of relief when we finally tier 3'd Spider-Man and I could get the damn guided quest off our screen. I was like, we've finally done it, boys. We beat the game. Yeah, you're looking good. You got Thor coming up. Okay, so you got his uni, you got Thor coming up. You got a lot of good power here. I mean, it's hard to steer you any other direction. Dispatch, make sure you're finding a way to push dispatch because you don't have Loki's uniform. You don't have to have it. Just make sure you put a lot of effort into pushing up your dispatch mode. Yeah. And other than that, man, you got a great start going. You got a great start. Working on your swords, just doing like everything you need to do. Keep working on them swords. I found out today you can re-roll the stats on your swords, so good place to get some cooldown reduction and stuff. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, looks great. Yeah, that's a really good start. Some different choices than we made, but that's okay. Like, everything doesn't have to be the same. Yeah, like you've got... Is that Moon Knight's uniform? Yeah, that's not his base look, is it? Or is that his base look? That's his base look, right? Yeah, that's his base. I take it back. Or... The hell? I'm like having a... Yeah, it's not. What is that? Oh, it's this. Oh, I didn't even know. Well, there you go. He's got a gold cost there. Cool. Yeah, gold cost. Oh, thank you. We'll pop in there and dip in a rift. Appreciate that. Where we got? Is that... Well, let's dip into... It must be this one right here, yeah? I would assume. Yeah, we'll dip in here real quick. Thanks for that. Da, 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 da. I gotta eat some more food here in a sec. Yeah, we'll probably call her after this. Good stream today. It was fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Always thanks for showing me stuff in the game. I really appreciate that so much. Makes me feel better about spreading the knowledge and helping other people out. Yeah, I might grab that Moon Knight uniform. We've got him sitting at Transcended. It's like, might as well give him a little extra power for Shadowlands. We'll see. Not now, obviously, because we're like tight on the gold. After we get the second tier 4, our gold is going to free up a little bit as well, I think. We'll see. Because we're going to be taking a lot of characters to 80 too, so it'll depend. Well, hopefully. We'll see. It's going to depend on biometrics, obviously. I think we've got about 6k bios right now, though. Something like that. Obviously, they're not all usable, but good start. Good start. Boom, boom. Yeah, it felt so good, guys, to clear Story Mode Ultimate all the way through for the first time on our account yesterday. Just a nice place to say to other people. That's why I recommended Thor early in our guide. One of the reasons. Missed out on so many materials and stuff from not doing that. It's just insane. Here we are. That looks like it's going to be good. Thank you so much for the rift. Alrighty. What are we looking at? Yeah. We're good. We're good. All right, guys. How do I get lots of bios? I don't have enough to level up my characters. That's a good question. Story mode is a fantastic way to get bio. Okay, I'll start at the beginning and I'll give you the quick 5-minute explanation. Yeah, we're done like right now. The quick rundown, make sure you push dispatch. Dispatch is going to be so important for getting enough energy and stuff for your account. Gold, energy, everything. Push your dispatch, push. If you need questions answered about dispatch, there's a dedicated guide to it on the channel. After you do that, you'll have a bunch of extra energy. So you can run your normal story modes every day all the way through. If you've got the energy, you'll get bios from every stage. You can run your ultimates every day. We'll give you biometrics. If you're running your dimension missions, you'll be getting support shop tokens like this. Boop. And then you can take those and you can buy biometrics from the support shop. That's pretty much exclusively what I spend them on. Some people buy comic card chests here, but these chests have a really, really low chance to give you 5 and 6 star cards. They're really bad compared to the ones you craft. Nice. Crafting cards ASAP, or is there something I should wait about? The only thing I would say is just make sure it's a card you want to craft. That's the only thing to wait for, is just make sure you can say, yes, I want this card on my set. I want Pierce on this card. I'm willing to sacrifice whatever that is, 30 6-star cards and potentially some premium cards to it to make it good. And if the answers to those things are yes, then you're good to equip it. A lot of people will say craft your cards first before you equip them, but on an early free-to-play, often the power jump is so big from equipping them that I have trouble saying you should just leave it in your inventory till it's fully crafted. Yeah, it's very, very good. It's got PvP on it. Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy is a very good card. Just to clarify that too. We are currently crafting it ourselves. I hope that answers about the biometrics. There's a couple extra places you can get them, but that's mainly the drill. Make sure you're pushing dispatch for the extra energy, and then the extra energy from collecting your dispatch throughout the day is going to allow you to run more of the missions that give you biometrics, and you'll start building up a stockpile. Yeah, we're crafting this card ourselves. It's very, very good. It's a little bit PvP splashed because it has the max HP main stat, but other than that, it's very good. Avoid the movement speed proc, obviously. Yeah, and just try and get some good stats. Craft her up. All right, my friends. Y'all have been amazing today. Thanks so much for everything. Thanks, Kush. I hope you have a great day. Thank you all for everything. Go ahead and hit the like on the stream if you don't mind. It helps spread them around after I post them as VODs. If you want to see more of the live stream series or you want to see any guides we make, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have an absolutely spectacular day.